After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. Two survivors to battle for the MAC championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference. This offensive line, the back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down. Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's pre-scoring. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's a bunt. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down here for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Western Michigan! We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start from the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. So Miami, Ohio's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's look at the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Hilton. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. Trying to build on beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. It's a quarterback keeper. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Savant. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Western Michigan has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's... for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the back gets the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A screen to the wide receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and 1 to 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Finally marked on the field. Let's check this out. And the huge game is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Red Hawks have first and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Red Hawks will send their punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. See what the call is on first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looks left and finds his target there. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just seconds remaining now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in with this huge lead. And to keeper. When they try the middle, that's stuck for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. He stopped short of the marker. So it's down now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They are pouring it on now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? He keeps it himself. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Red Hawks will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He takes it at the 40. But he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. Handed off. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense going with the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Broncos. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Well, Kirk, Western Michigan has the lead here. It hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Ward. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. The Broncos offense back on the field now.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Another big play for this offense, because they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They're going to run the option. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Boy, they just continue to do everything. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Delayed handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball for 25, good enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Second and long now at the 17. Back to pass. It's Ward. Breaks free. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. Inside the 45. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Jones. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, Ohio, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll give it to the running back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. It's Jones. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.